Hey guys, time for another flashback draft. It's Mirage, a format I've been excited to try out, and I've been trying to buy a display or a booster box for a pretty long time now. Okay, let's see, what's the rare? Deals damage to target attacking into a number of... Okay, that's not catastrophically bad. That is also pretty bad, pretty good. Alright, the sweet regenerator seems pretty good. Alright, it's also decent facing, but it's pretty good. I feel like, sure, premium removal is premium removal, but good creatures has to be a priority here. But I think I will go with this. Destroy target creature is something I'm always interested in, and red tends to be pretty good. This 1 damage to target creature and 1 damage to itself. That seems pretty good. Rocket Tar Pit is also probably pretty good. What's this? 2 to flanking for 3. That's also very good. Wall of Roots, also pretty good. Power Sink. And there's another knight. Jungle Worm. Okay, Locust Swarm. I'm not sure if this is better than the flanking dude. This can ping down flyers and stuff, that's pretty good. I'm not sure if the mana fixing or the Wall of Fruits is better, since I have a red card already. I think I will go with this card, but I'm not sure if that's correct, of course. I've never drafted Mirage before. It's way older than my draft experience reaches. Alright, that is pretty good. If you attacks, okay, that's not horrible. Okay, that's not very good. That's very big, but a bit expensive, I think. Okay, that's crap. Not very good. Okay, that's a lot of text. That's not very good. No, no, no. Okay. Okay, I'm leaning towards the Cyclops. It seems decent enough. It's pretty large. And it's red, and I'm mostly red. Let's see here, what is this? Okay. That is pretty good. Choose black or red. Okay, sideboard card. Dream Catch is pretty good. Man Accelerator, pretty good. I'm leaning a bit towards this. Actually. Crabby Charm, Wall. Yeah, I mean, I like drawing cards, but Man Accelerator seems pretty good, and red-green based is usually a good place to be. For each blue instant card. Nah. That is pretty good. I mean, it's almost a hill giant with a decent ability. Dark Ritual, sweet picture. That was that. Can't block black creatures. That's a very small drawback. Okay, that's interesting. This seems pretty good, but I think I will go with the flame elemental. Seems decent. Alright. Sacrifice the forest. That's not very good. And that's another flanking dude. It seems good. 2 to lifelink for 4. Okay. Alright. So that is decent, but I'm not in those colors just yet. I think I will go with the red card. Not that I feel that red is overpowered or superior in any way, but they tend to have decent creatures, and I'd rather stay in one color until I know what's open. It's hard to read signals in a set as old as this. Alright. What is this? Destroy X target artifacts. No, thank you. 3 for 4 is okay. 2 to shroud flanking for 3. That's pretty good. Stone rain. No, stupor is pretty interesting. But it's black. But I'm not that afraid of black. Or it's the centaur. It seems pretty good. Can battle 3/3s. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the centaur even though it's double green. It's what do they call it? A speculative pick. Okay. No, still not. The power is equal to 1 plus number of green cards. Okay. There isn't much for me here. I think Reign of Terror is the best here. If I'm gonna go into another color, it's either blue or black, I think. And Reign of Terror seems like a decent sideboard card. Maybe. Alright. Crappy flyer. Crappy stuff. No. Nah. It's kinda cool with the Flame Elemental and Ember Mage though. Actually. I guess I will go with the flyer. Locust Swarm is back. He has Regenerate, which is pretty huge, I think. I'm gonna go with the Regenerator here. It's usually pretty annoying to play against, so let's go with that. Regeneration. So okay, so it's just 2 creatures. Then it's not very good. Pretty crappy. I guess I'll take Regeneration, but I don't intend to play it. Tropical Storm, on the other hand, seems pretty good actually. It's like, yeah, kills flyers and yeah, destroy all auras or fire breathing or that crabby card. I guess destroy all auras. Tinker for the sideboard, not too bad actually. Let's see here. Elves into, what was that? Okay, so we got plenty of artifact destruction. What do we have here? Rainbow Efreet. That is pretty strong. 3-1 flying for 4 that can protect itself. Necrotol on the other hand. Now that's a card. I'm very tempted to take that. Let's see, what's the green? Bull Elephant. It's pretty good. That's not as good. So that artifact creature attacking issue. Okay. Okay. I'm tempted to just take the Necrotol here. I'm not that locked into green. I got like 1.5 good card, so I will take the Necrotol and see where I land from there. Desolation. At the beginning of each end step, each player who tapped a land for mana this turn sacrifices a land. Desolation deals 2 damage to each player who sacrificed the planes this way. Okay. Let's see, Song of Blood. Okay. Alright, that's pretty huge. But River Boa, that's not as good if I'm gonna go into black though. Okay, so it's a 2/2 flying for 4 that can pump another Chimera. Okay. This was hard. I think I will go with the champion. Let's see, that's not main deckable, that's not very good. I think I will probably abandon green for the sake of black. But that's not set in stone just yet. That's fantastic. Let's see here. You choose a card from it, okay. 3/4 for 3 that will die very quickly. 3/1 flying for 4. That seems pretty good. If I get a quicksand though, it's also pretty good. I'm gonna go with the big flyer. I need to lower my curve. Let's see here. Alright. Becomes blocked. Attacking. Okay, that's not very good. Alright. Not fantastic. Perhaps black is a mistake. Not sure about that yet. Warthog is pretty nice. Alright, I'm gonna bring back the green and go to color sort. I got like a lot more green than black, and I've speculated a bit, but black doesn't seem that flowing, and 3/2 for 3 with Swamp Walk seems pretty good. Yeah, that's that card. Yeah, and that was that rubbish. What is this? An untapped island. No, that's not gonna work. Okay, that's not very interesting either. Okay. There's nothing for me here really. I will pick up this, I think. I'm not sure what I'm gonna use it for, but we will see. Impulse is very good. Inspiration is very good. Okay, that's decent. That's crap. No. We can take another champion. We can take another Warthog. Or we can take another blue card. Both of the blue cards is very good. So black is probably out. Too bad. Let's see, this is not very good. This is good. This is not good. This is okay. I think I will go with another Warthog though, even though the blue cars is better. Heatwave. Okay, that's a pretty good card for an aggressive deck. It's a lot of text, I have to read this. You may cast as flash. If you cast it at any time a sorcery couldn't have been cast, the controller of the... Okay, let's take this. I think it's pretty good. If the player hasn't played card, you should put it. Okay. Sure. I think now we'll pick up a charm here. Let's see our cost sort. Not sure about main decking this. Not gonna main deck that. Not the blue card just yet. That I will play. I'm not sure about that. It depends on how aggressive I am. But I'm reaching for playables at this point. I mean, this is playable, I guess. It's not fantastic in any way, but I will take that. The Chimera come back. I think I will take that. It's decent. It's a 2/2 flyer. That doesn't require any specific mana. It seems pretty good. Yeah, that was the discard spell. Not fantastic. Okay, Shroud. Take the Shroud. So it's looking a bit thin over here, but we have some decent creatures, and I think that's pretty important here. And we also actually have some kind of removal. So 2 damage each, I think. Do we have stuff that survives that? Basically not. I'm gonna take a wall. You never know when you need a wall. Hearth Charm. Too bad we didn't open any money card. I was really hoping for that. But what can you do? What is it called in Mirage? Lion's Eye Diamond. The former most expensive card on Magic Online, I think, and now it's not that expensive, just very expensive. Sure, we'll take that. I'm not sure what it goes for today, but I wouldn't cry if I opened one. It's still over $100, so still pretty expensive. Vanishing. I mean, it's a removal spell that costs 2 every now and then. It's not too bad. And I should also say that usually when I take on a new format, I play something I'm familiar with, and red-green beats is not that archetype. Just to be clear, I usually play a blue-based deck with card draw and flyers, because that is a very effective strategy. Pump my flyers, draw some cards, more flyers, more cards, and your dorky guys on the ground is pretty useless. But okay, we got some decent 3-drops, I think. Perhaps not this, but All creatures have shroud. Okay. That seems very good, have to say. No. Let's see the red cards. Okay, that's pretty good. Nah. At the end of combat. Okay, I think the F-rate is my pick here. Let's see. Okay. That's a bit of a combo with my Hearth Charms. Actually, I hope this wheels where I can pick one up. Seems pretty sweet. And that is also pretty interesting against flanking. But I'm gonna stick with the powerful card here. A 5/4. I haven't seen anything that big except that for 8 mana, so that seems like it could drain the battlefield. 1 green every upkeep is not too bad. Okay. Let's see. Harvest Worm. Okay. No. Interesting. Let's check out the rare. Okay. This target creature or player. That is pretty interesting. Tap, deal 1 damage to target creature player. Sacrifice. Okay, so that's pretty good if you can land it. I'm pretty sure this will be my pick. The worm is pretty good, but then I need a way to get stuff into the graveyard. I'm gonna take the Fire Whip here. Seems good. Chaos Blessing. Type. Okay. Untap. Okay. Sure. So none of the green cards. Okay, that seems pretty good. I mean, sure, you need 3 targets, but you have 2 players already, so kill your guy, deal 3 to you, and I have to take 1. Seems like a good deal still. No. And the ogre seems fine too, but I think the Cone of Flame will be pretty good. It can potentially be a 3-for-1 or like a Searing Blaze with upside, but of course for a lot more mana. But like against my deck, it could kill Ember Mage, Champion, and a Druid potentially. Mind Stone seems like a good pick. Let's see here. A Cycle Bear, cool. Nah, not as good. Decent. Okay, destroy lands. Interesting. I'm leaning towards the Mind Stone though. Ramping seems like a fairly unfair thing to do. Now I have 2 mana accelerators on 2. That warps me to 4 where my good stuff is. I mean, if I can land a quick Ember Mage, I can potentially pick off a lot of creatures. And that has to be good. If I can find a way to pump this as well, it would be pretty nice. So how do we win? We win with the F-rate and some beats from our creatures. Okay, let's see. Green cards, 1. Alright, that's pretty good. And the red card is still decent. Do we have anything worth splashing? That is pretty good. Banding, upkeep, no. No, no, no. Oh, it's decent. Okay, one-time looter. I'm leaning towards this. I mean, I don't have any combat tricks and not that much removal, and they seems decent enough. That is pretty good. I mean, not that good, but still pretty good. The cycle bear is a bit tempting. Okay, anti-flyer. No. And still no. I think I will go with the fair war. Just get in there with my creatures. I need a bit more creatures though. I think I'm gonna pick it up anyway. So we got 1, 2, 2.5, 3. 3 kind of removal spells. That's decent. Almost 4 actually. Cinder Wall is decent. Another Bright Shield. Flying Prot Black is pretty good, but not something I will splash. I mean, I'm looking to not play this. But I guess it could be pretty good if they like doesn't play anything on their turn, and I have a Fervor in play, and my creatures are getting in there, and it could be sort of a time walk. But that's the best case scenario. The worst case scenario, it's a 3 mana cycler, and that's not very fantastic. Okay, 4 shell counters. Okay, that is pretty good actually. That is horrible. X target then creature becomes blocked. That's pretty good. But I'm gonna take the hatchling here. I mean, I can pump him up and start getting in there, and yeah. Okay, so both of those came out. I thought this was pretty good. Makes it really hard for them to block. If I'm gonna play both Heart Charms, this is pretty good, but this actually seems really good. I'm gonna pick that up. Now we can cut probably 1 charm. No, I think I will pick up a Berserker. Can get in there, and yeah, I'm gonna cut both charms now, I think. No, I'm gonna cut this and 1 charm. Too bad we couldn't get black to work, but yeah. Target creature attack this turn if able. Draw a card. Sure, that could be pretty good. Until end of. Oh wait, let's read this. Sacrifice an under. Okay. Well, that can make it annoying for them, but no. This is not very good, but I'm gonna pick it up anyway, because my creatures are so large, so if they jump block and then kill my Efreet, I will be pretty sad. I'm not sure if I'm gonna play Boiling Blood. It's like, yeah, if I have something on defense, but I don't want to have anything on defense. So I'm probably gonna run 1 charm. Sure, life gain. What is it even? They in your graveyard, so it's not very good. That's not horrible as a finishing spell. Alright, let's hear. I think this is good, and this is good, and this is alright. This is crap. Those are okay. I don't think this is worth running. It just feels like a win more card to me. The fairy is not out of contention anymore. This is good. This is good. Good, good. It's not very aggressive, but it's a pretty good enchantment target, I suppose. Probably not. Not sure about those. So this gives trample, and whenever all non-wall creatures you control attack. So I have to attack with everything for this to trigger. Not so sure. Fire whip, berserker. Probably not. Maybe yes. I think Fervor is worth playing. I mean, no, I'm not gonna play this card. It's like either Heatwave or Fervor in main. I can't have too many cards that are bad when I'm behind. Don't think so. Yeah, I'm gonna play those. And no. So many cards, 22. I mean, I understand that this is pretty bad later in the game, but it still becomes a 3/3 flyer. So, and you're able to pump it as well. Let's see here. We don't have anything really that big and dumb. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8 spells. I would like another creature, but I don't have any except for the fairy. I mean, it's a small one, but it flies. It wears the shield pretty good. It can use the fire whip. It can get flanking. Alright, I'm sold. I think this is enough. So for sideboard we got destroy artifacts, anti-flyers, more destroy artifacts, and we have this if they have like a lot of walls and stuff. Let's add some lands. Let's see. I don't think this is worth splashing or anything. This is pretty good. It is. And Necrotroll is also fairly good. But I can't play that, I don't think. I could potentially board in like black and remove something, but let's see. 9/8. Yeah, I have a lot of double green, so probably 8/9. Yeah, that seems fine. I will see you shortly for round 1.